Our final kind of subclip in our journey is an audition clip. The thing about an audition clip, it isn't real. It's a picker. It's not even a real clip. What would you use this for? Well, you can group multiple takes from longer clips. So let me just dive in here and walk you through it and see how this works. But you know what? Let me just show you some more detail. What can you do for metadata? You can have all for that pick. And metadata timeline all for that pick, not for the audition. The audition is actually nothing. It's just a container for picks. Not like a guitar pick, but and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so here's a little voiceover that I think I said George Winston 3 times for some reason. I think there was a CD laying around and I just started doing that. So I've got 3 takes here. So I can select these 3. I'm using Command key to select it. And now what I can do is I can make an audition that now contains those 3 takes. Okay, so look at this. So here's my take. Here's the one take and the other take. And you might think, well, look, they all share the same name. Well, not really. It's made a subclip inside there, and you can rename it. So this is the first one. Okay, now watch, when I choose the audition picker, it changes, and now it's called 3 takes again. So now you can say second take, and I can go up here, I can choose another one. Obviously a keyboard command is going to be faster for doing this, and I can say, and this is the 3rd take. Okay, so auditions don't have names. You can't just say, you know, take 1 through 3 or something. I mean, you can, but just realize it can be kind of confusing in that one. And then each one can have its own metadata. So look here, this is scene 65, and this is not that bad. Okay, so, but if I go up here and I choose this one, now my scene is gone, and I've got, this is really bad. And you flip through there. So I hope you can kind of see the idea of what's happening here. It's grouping these things together. Obviously, when you have multiple takes just together, it's a little easier to deal with. For example, if I wanted to get this audio and this audio together, I can create an audition for that. And then I can flip between those 2, and they already have the metadata that's inside of it already good to go. So when you do it with one clip, it's a little bit more difficult. But when you place this audition back down in the timeline, so here's this VO 3 takes. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the 3rd take. So once you pop that down in the timeline, it's audio, it's kind of freaking out. All the stuff is there still. So if you're doing, well, just like I did right now, as far as like the 3 different takes, you can scrunch them together in an audition and make that be an interesting type of subclip. And because all the metadata is there, look at this too. Watch. So here's the clip name, and here's my notes. If I go here and switch to the second one, look, my notes have suddenly changed, reflecting what's in that audition. So really kind of a cool thing if you can find the right application for it. I know Michael Gerber talks about using this for like stand-up interviews, like news kind of things, and they'll be doing several takes of that, and it's a great way to kind of deposit it in there. But there's just a big gotcha, and realize that you need to it's just there's no name for the audition. It's just a collection, and it's whatever pick is it's currently on. And of course, when you're inside of here, you can make a favorite or a keyword. Look at this. So we can say, hey, let's go ahead and add 3 stars to that. But now when you change it to a different one, obviously your stuff's gone, as far as what was in your audition there, as far as that. Let me go back here. Keep wanting to click that arrow. Okay, now I've got my favorite back, and I've got my 3 stars back too. So interesting little thing Audition is. You just want to be very, very aware of how you use it. I'm shocked. I think we're actually done with our Subclip Love pseudo tutorial. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this and have not been bored silly. And anyway, look forward to responding to your feedback or anything else, your thoughts about this. Maybe some items here that you see and say, hey, T, you totally missed the boat on this. You should have included that in your hour-long pseudo seminar. Maybe my next hour-long pseudo seminar, I can include that in there. So if you need to reach me, you can contact me via Twitter at @tpayton, T-P-A-Y-T-O-N. My poor parents couldn't afford a real name. Anyway, hope this helps. See you later.